start how messed up this week has been. So, a week of videos that wasn't completed until now, and it's had like a 2 or 3 week gap. I'm not exactly sure, but it's been ridiculously long. November the 20th, on a Monday, when I released the fall fawn, right? At that point, I didn't have any of the videos from the rest of the week done. I had that one done, and I figured that I had enough time balancing between work and at home that I'd be able to finish it. So the fall fawn, any problems with that video? I actually was pretty happy because I got a new tripod and it's really good at gliding, and I was really happy with how smooth the transition was. Then we moved on to the animatic, and I'd gotten it the next day and I was like, crap, I have to do this animatic. I have to record the voice. I have to make the cards. I have to trace the cards. I have to scan the cards, and I have to color them and then edit them all into the video. Unfortunately, I managed to draw them, trace them, scan them multiple times because my computer was totally wigging out. And it was starting to get very late. I had work the next day, and I started stressing out to where the point of I couldn't use the control scheme right in my program, and they just weren't lining up. So I got really upset. I pushed myself, and then I just had to let go of the video, which was really, really difficult for me to do because I knew that I was already behind for the next one. So, of course, the animatic, I think, ended up being released on November the 22nd, which was a day late, which wasn't so bad. But then November the 22nd, Wednesday's video wasn't there. So, the 22nd, I was supposed to release a pine cone video. But unfortunately, the concept for that video was just, it wasn't very strong to begin with, and I wasn't happy with it. I was just going to do some decorative, like I had some massive pine cones, and I was just going to do some decorative little like color splotches on the end, and it was just like a Pinterest project. I was like, this doesn't really feel like me. And then I was like, I can like smash it in slow motion, and then that'll feel like, it'll get some stress relief. But unfortunately, because of a combination of the weather, work, and at home things going on, I was never able to paint them, let alone to film slow motion. So the baking video the next day went off like that. I had pre-recorded all of that. It was smooth. I got the editing done, and it was released on the day it was supposed to be released. Penny! Right. The baking video. Because it was so simplistic and it was a slow motion video, I felt like putting Mr. Megaphone in there would have distracted from the rest of the video, so I didn't film him. He's a little difficult because of how massive the picture is to just sneak him into the background of filming. So I'm hoping to get a much smaller version so I can just sneak them in whenever I want to, rather than always having to do the giant board. I felt like I needed to replace Wednesday's pine cone video and then finish Friday's tree video. Let's just say my replacement totally failed. I was going to do another crafting project, and then Penny popped the base. Penny's my little wiener dog, and she loves just tennis balls or anything, and I had this like rubber ball as the base, and then she popped it. It's what she does. But it ruined that project, and I was already so behind. I was like, I'm just gonna make a vlog to tell everything that's been going on because it's gone absolutely out of hand. So, right, I started working on the tree. I figured I'll finish the tree, I'll do a vlog to explain everything that's happened. So I started working on this, and then I I got all of these discount leaves from Hobby Lobby, and I spray painted them. I spray painted the sticks. I applied the sticks. I applied the leaves, and then I realized how thin. This was like the thinnest tree I've ever seen. It was awful. It was just leaves. It was just leaves on a board, and it looked really bad, and I was really unhappy. And my friend came over to comfort me, and I was just really upset because I try so hard to make these work, and it's just not always a guarantee that it's going to look nice. So then, I picked myself up. And I decided to paint the background to make it look like a fuller tree, leaving the leaves. Then reattached all of the, external leaves, and then my mom being so nice, she gave me these lights that really just gave it that final touch, that pop. As I was working on this video, I was dealing with work, which has been a little stressful. Not gonna get into it. But something totally rocked everything that was going on. I was maybe a week behind with this video, finishing it. I was about halfway through. I had just painted it. That's what it was. I had just painted it, and I was going to reattach the leaves and all the lights. And then I went to work one day, and I was working with a really good friend of mine, and he was acting like really just off the wall. I didn't understand what was going on. I thought it was a little odd that his shift ended. I was there for like another, I was supposed to be there for another 3 hours, and he left. And then I went on lunch. I was with my parents, and I got a text message from his younger sister that he'd gotten in a car accident and totaled his car, and that they were going to the ER, and I had no idea what condition he was in. And my mind just panicked I didn't know what happened. I couldn't know what happened. It was something like that can just make you realize how fragile everything is. It's always something that's in the back of your mind, that, something like that could happen, but it's just, you get so into your world, and it's just like, I gotta keep up with work and projects and, just whatever. And then something like that happens, and it just pulls you out, and it just kind of the thing that makes you stop and think. And so for like the next week, he recovered, thank God. He had some bad road rash on his left side, but he recovered. He was okay. And I was just his mode of transportation for about a week. And so we were running errands, taking him to work, me going to work, and getting home and just being exhausted. But in that time, I finally managed to finish this video. And things have only just recently calmed down, and it's a week before Christmas, and I'm supposed to have Christmas videos out. What's today? What is the day today? Oh my Lord. So that's what happened with my week, and that's why these videos are so late. It's my fault. It's just I wanted to give a little bit of clarification as to what was going on behind the scenes. I'm still going to do the Christmas videos. I hope that got there on time, but they probably won't be. So please forgive me and stay in the Christmas spirit for just a little longer than the day after. There's your explanation. I hope you can understand. I hope everyone had a really good, Thanksgiving, and I hope everyone's really excited about Christmas. I will talk to you guys in about a week's time. See you then. Bye. Oh my god.